Well, Rob, you must be delighted with the win. You've probably played better this season though and lost.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we're an interesting team. I think we were a little bit nervy here today, but I think we overcame that, particularly in the early period of the game, to be ambitious and go looking for a win. And I think that ambition and looking for a win and looking to play ultimately, you know, create the deciding factor of the game. Really, it was an early try from ourselves under the post, 7 points up early on. It's just what we needed to do. You know, Newcastle have made this a massive game for themselves, which I can understand, you know, looking at the league position in the minute. And so we had to start well. That's what would put pressure on them, and I think we did that very well. We put some very good early sets of defence in and looked strong in that department. And I think elements of a lot of what we did were very good. Our line-out in particular was excellent, you know, both on our ball and challenging Newcastle's ball. Our scrum was good at times, although we had a couple of shaky ones during the game. You know, through good work from Newcastle. You know, I'm not denying that. But I think on the whole, you know, we deserve to win a game, a very important game of rugby. 4 very valuable points. Moves us kind of pushing up the table rather than now looking over our shoulders. So I think the important thing now is that, you know, let's look to be ambitious. I've said to the guys, you know, we can attack Leicester at home in 4 weeks' time as a massive game of rugby that we can really look to enjoy and try and prove a point and see if we're, you know, really progressing. And in the next 2 weeks, we've got 2 Hampden games that are going to decide whether we're in the quarter-final of a European Cup competition. So, you know, it probably couldn't get much better than where we are at the minute. You know, we're probably achieving really what we want to achieve. And I've just said to the guys, you know, it's great credit to their hard work that we are where we are.
Crucial spell in the second half there when they had 2 or 3 close range line-outs, and Ali Muldowney put in some excellent steals there. Yeah,
I mean, we came through a tough 10 minutes there, some really good line-out work, a bit of good work on the floor. We struggled a little bit to kick out of there and relieve the pressure, but then obviously Kev Barrett put in a real sparkling kick that gave us some distance. We chased very well and created a turnover and almost created a situation that we probably should have scored from. And ultimately that would have taken the game away from them, but that period of pressure then allowed Nacho to knock the drop goal over, and in some ways that created a little bit of a disappointed end because we looked like we took our foot off the gas a little bit. 4 minutes of time to play, you know, they kicked to us. You know, the reality is we should just keep that ball, you know, we should just keep that ball and play, and we kicked it straight back to them. They only had one thing to do, which was in desperation try and score a try, and they did. You know, fair play to them. That's earned them a losing bonus point, and I hope we learn from that. I think we could have been better at the end. But you know, there are things we could have learned from the whole game. You know, a couple of backs have just said to me, oh, you know, we're just close to nearly breaking through as an attacking side, and we are. But that's fantastic. You know, there's a frustration from them. That means they'll keep working hard at it, and we'll keep getting better.
Discipline was excellent first half. Second half, though, you seem to give away quite a few penalties.
Yeah, we did, but it's difficult when you're not controlling the ball as much. You know, I don't think our penalty count was bad today at all. I think we had good discipline against a good kicker. You know, until the last 4 or 5 minutes, you know, we'd only conceded 3 points. You know, that's a pretty good tally, and you know, you should be going into the end part of the game in the lead if you've only conceded 3. That was the case. As I say, you know, slightly disappointed we've conceded a late try, but it wasn't really a soft try. You know, it was a tough, well scored try by Newcastle late in the game. Yeah, like I say, you know, I'm not going to be hypercritical. You know, we had to come to a difficult place and we've won. You know, there's good Premiership sides have come here already this season and lost. You know, Gloucester came in not that long ago and lost, and you know, it shows you it can be tough here. So you know, we're here, we've won, we've collected the 4 points. We can get on the bus and we can, like I say, we can be very positive about everything we've done.
I think that's 3 away league wins this season, and lifts you up to 5th, which is a nice position to be in again, having just had those 2 back-to-back defeats. Yeah, that's right. But I think it's a real testament of how battling the side we are. That it's probably our losing bonus points that's keeping us right up there. So every time we do win a game, you know, we are banging into that top half again because we've collected points as we've gone along, and that's still a key for us, a key focus, and it's still something we've got to keep fighting for. That we're always in a game and we're always going to get something out of it, whatever happens. But as I say, now we can shift our focus now to a couple of tough European games, and let's see if we can get in the quarter-final. Prato away is going to be Exeter's first ever trip to Italian soil. That should be interesting. Yeah, it will be. It will be. I mean, you know, we've got to select the team tonight, probably to kind of starting to get things organised. But we'll confirm things up later in the week. But we'll have a good chat as coaches now about how we want to attack the Prato game. You know, we've obviously got some sore bodies around. We've played some tough Premiership games of rugby, so we'll have to make a call there. We're going to have to be very careful though, because we want to play very well over there and get what we can out of that game to create a massive game against Perpignan. You know what I mean? To be saying in 2 weeks' time, hopefully, you know, we could be playing Perpignan, trying to get a quarter-final is fantastic. But at the same time, you know, I'm very aware that if that's the only game we're looking at, we're going to go to Prato and get our pants pulled down. So, you know, we're very aware we've got a tough job to do, but it's a nice job we're doing at the minute. Well, thanks for joining us, Rob, and congratulations on the win. Thanks very much. It's Nigel.